Hopefully I did good enough already. Because now it's time. Hello. Hello and welcome back to Magic Monday. I'm Chicken and Ruffles. Hi. Also, Jessica's here.
Hello.
Wowee. And look at me, I'm not even playing Magic today. What I am doing is opening up this draft box of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Hooray!
Hooray, the day has finally came.
Yeah, so I've spent the last 6 weeks avoiding any and all spoilers of the set so I could just open up a box and just be surprised and excited about a new set of Magic cards for the first time in a while. So right off the bat I got this promo box topper whatever Vorpal Sword. It's got a you win the game or target opponent loses the game kind of thing going on, which is neat.
What's its cost?
It's 1 black, but to use the target player loses ability, it's 8.
Oh my god.
5 and 3 black. It's kind of steep.
God.
But, you know.
It's like a late game, huh?
Yeah, early to start.
Early?
Yeah, because 1... There you go. You have it. This is spoiled early, so I'm actually... I don't care. Because I've already seen it. I'm just going to close the knife. Move that directly out of the way. All right.
Box.
Box.
Delicious.
I love
box.
box. All right. Oh man, I'm gonna make so much trash everywhere. I forgot.
Yes. Bring on the trash.
Too
bad Trubbish isn't in the card. That'd be cute. You did the thing.
I did the thing.
You made it look like a display.
Wow, it's like I'm a store, except I'm just a guy and I'm not a store at all.
Look at those sweet cards. Okay, I have a question. It's a dumb question.
Okay, go ahead.
How many cards per pack?
15. 15 cards per pack.
You can't play with a pack of 15 cards.
Well, yeah, you're not...
You need like 100 for Commander.
And 60 for 60. Constructed.
Is that the same as Standard?
Yeah, Standard is Standard, Modern, Legacy, Pauper, all that's Constructed.
I know you love Pauper. Is it going to be any Pauper cards?
I don't know. I'm excited to see if there's going to be any Pauper cards. So, I mean, I guess Modern too. Mill. I kind of vaguely remember there's a Mill card people like. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's happening.
It's happening.
All right, well, here we go. You see a guard approach. 1 blue instant. Choose one. Distract the guard, tap target creature, or hide. Target creature you control gains hexproof until end of turn. Oh, that's neat.
It's blue.
Thieves' Tools. We got equipment. When it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Equipped creature can't be blocked as long as its power is 3 or less. Okay. Plundering Barbarian. Oh my god, they all have things you can do.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
Neat.
Enters about 2/2 for 3 mana. You can destroy target artifact or make a treasure token. Man, a lot of treasure token stuff.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot of treasure.
Okay, 3 mana for a 2/2 Death Touch. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. Enter the first room or advance to the next room. Okay. I don't know what that means yet. I'm excited.
That's so cool.
I don't know what dungeons are.
So cool.
Okay, compelled duel, sorcery, +3/+3 till end of turn, must be blocked this turn if able. A lure effect. I love it. 3 and a white for a 1/4 vigilance. Stunning strike. 1 and a white, tap target creature. That seems not great. Okay, and we got a 3 mana 3/2. Whenever deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's going to be okay, at least. Oh, good. Ward is back. We got a 4/5 with Ward 3. Neat. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, create a treasure token. That's some fucking removal right there. I like that. Okay, we're moving on to uncommons. We got Rally Maneuver. Target creature gets +2/+0, gains first strike until end of turn. Up to 1 other target creature gets +0/+2 and gains lifelink.
Damn.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Oh my. Split the party. Sorcery for 3 and 2 blue. Choose target player, return half the creatures they control to their owner's hands, rounded up. I assume that means you get to choose, but I don't know. Targnar! I love Targnar!
Who is he? Who's they?
Targnar is a gnoll for a red and a green, and he has pack tactics. Whenever Targnar attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat, attacking creatures get +1/+0 till end of turn. And for 4, you can double its power and toughness until end of turn. 4 is a lot for that. I don't know if I like that. Okay, cool. And then, oh, what the fuck? Okay, cool. Delina, Wild Mage. Elf Shaman, who's red. Cool.
Oh, I remember this card from the spoils.
Yeah, she read the spoilers. Whenever it attacks, choose target creature you control, then roll a d20. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. 1 to 14. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary, and it has exile this creature at end of combat. Splinter Twin. Gotcha. And 15 to 20. Create one of those tokens. Roll again. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That seems so cool. Very good.
Look at that.
Oh, it's the guy. He's the guy with Ward. I got one of these. Now it's... Oh, wow, that looks really fucking cool, actually. Yeah. I'm impressed at how cool that looks.
Yeah. I saw those online, and I was like, But no, in person, it looks really neat.
It does. I'm always skeptical of art cards, but goddamn, that looks...
Whoa! Yes! Okay, you okay. Go in order,
wow.
Go in order.
Okay, yeah. So I got like a chipped... I don't know if that reads on camera. It totally does. Look at that. Yeah. I got like a bent edge on my mountain. Oh, and the other one. Really? Oh, that sucks.
Aww.
It looks like a fucking dog chewed it. Or a gnoll. Was it Targnar? It was Targnar. Okay, and I got Tomb of Annihilation. Trapped entry. Each player loses 1 life. Veils of... Wait, how does this work? How do dungeons work? I guess I'll put dungeons over here because I have no idea what the fuck they are yet. Okay, cool. This is fucking awesome already.
Okay, yay.
I'm so excited. Alright, Boots of Speed. +1/+0 and has haste. Equip 1. That is awesome. That's Commander Staple in red. Totally. So I need to move my mouse. Alright, find the path, enchant land. When it enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. Enter the first room or advance to the next room. But is it always the same dungeon, or do you have like a dungeon deck or something?
Do you want me to answer that?
Yes. Yes, do that.
I don't know that much about the dungeons, but I know there's like 4 cards that are dungeons.
Okay. Alright, gotcha.
It's just like the side mechanic. And the rooms, each of them...
do a different thing.
They do different things. And some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. It's just really cool.
I'll have to look into it. But it makes a land tap for 2 lands. That's 2 green. That's great. Potion of Healing. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Okay, that might go into something in Pauper. Sacrifice it, gain 3 life. Sure, whatever, why not? Secret Door. 0/4 wall for 1 blue. For 5, venture into the dungeon. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, great. Yeah, it's bothering me a little bit, but I'm going to look into it as soon as I'm done here. We got Swarming Goblins for 5 mana. When it enters the battlefield, roll a d20. 1 through 9, create a 1/1 red goblin creature. 10 to 19, create 2. Or 20, create 3. Okay, you can get a decent chunk of goblins out of that. Deadly Dispute, as an additional cost, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. Yeah, wow.
Lots of treasure.
That is very good. Baleful Beholder. When it enters the battlefield, Enigmatic Cone. Or Anti-Magic Cone. Each opponent sacrifices an enchantment or fear ray. Creatures you control gain menace until end of turn. Okay, it said fear, but, we don't have fear in the game anymore, so I guess menace is good enough. We got Minimus Containment. Enchant non-land permanent. Enchant permanent is a treasure artifact. Okay. Add 1 mana of any color, it loses all... So just make a guy into a treasure. That's kind of cool. A 1/2 Death Touch for 2. Alright, not bad. 7 mana Dragon. Flying, Acid Breath. When Black Dragon enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 till end of turn. That is a card whose name I can't remember. The effect is stapled on a card. I can't remember. We got a Bugbear, 3/3 for 3, has haste. Okay, not bad.
That's a Dungeons and Dragons creature, right?
It's a goblin. Oh, it says Bugbear, but it's a goblin. Is his
that's
creature
cool.
type? Huh? I don't like that. Then another legendary for a green and a white elf cleric. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it and scry 1. Not bad. Okay, I like it. Ooh, and the first mythic of the box. Minsk, Beloved Ranger. For a red, green, and white. It's a 3/3 human ranger. When it enters the battlefield, create Boo, a legendary 1/1 red hamster creature token with trample and haste.
Yeah.
And for X, until end of turn, target creature you control has base power and toughness XX and becomes a giant in addition to its other types. Activate only as a sorcery. Hooray!
You see Boo on there?
What do you... Oh, I do see Boo. Look at him.
Isn't he adorable?
Tiny little hamster form. I love it.
I'm pretty sure he's on a token or something.
There should be a Boo token somewhere, and
I saw
hopefully
the
I
art.
get one.
It's really cute.
And we got a 1/3. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's actually not terrible.
And it's foil.
And it's foil. Yeah, I guess I'll put it over with the foils. And we got an island and another dungeon. We got number 2. These are really cool, and I like them.
Yeah, they're really cool.
And I'm glad this one hasn't been chewed on. So that's 2 of the 4 if you're...
I think there might be 4. Don't quote me. I can't remember.
Oh, was there... There's a token on the other side of that dungeon. I should look at it. In case it's the hamster. It's not. It's a goblin. Just figured I'd look. Oh, Plummet. This is a reprint. Destroy target creature with flying. Bingo bango.
Wait, what do you mean by reprint?
That's an old card.
So they just...
Yeah, not
it's
every
not
card...
Time Spiral.
Not every card is D&D.
Okay.
Some of them are just, some D&D art. And a fucking wall of flavor text over here. We got 3 mana counter. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell. Venture into the dungeon. Okay. That's a counter spell. Got a dwarf shaman. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. This guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that guy.
Watch out for him.
I want to make a dice rolling deck now.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Okay, for 2, return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Venture into the dungeon. Gotta love it. A lot of venturing into dungeons here. Circle of the Moon Druid. Okay, it's a 3 mana 2/4 bear form. As long as it's your turn, it is a bear. That is a 4/2. All right. We got a dwarf ranger. As long as you've completed a dungeon, it has double strike. Gotcha. So you want to also pay off by completing dungeons. Cool. We got a tiefling shaman with flash and cone of cold. When it enters the battlefield, choose target creature and opponent controls, roll a d20. 1 through 9, tap target creature, or 10 through 20, tap that creature, it doesn't untap. So, frost breath kind of a thing. Valor Singer. We got another tiefling bard. Combat inspiration. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 till end of turn. Boo. Rhyme Shield Frost Giant. That's the art card I got earlier. Moon Blessed Cleric. Human Elf Cleric. There's actually half elves.
Nice.
That's awesome. Divine Intervention. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. I wish that was common. I'd love to see that in Bogles, but nope, not today. We got a Gnome Warlock. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. Another
Wow.
payoff.
That's
So it's
really cool.
kind of looking like blue-red is the color for dice rolling. We got a halfling rogue. Uh-oh, Bilbo over here. Sneak attack. Whenever it attacks, roll a d20. You can give Death Touch till end of turn. You can give it +1/+0 and Death Touch till end of turn, or you can give it +3/+0 and First Strike and Death Touch till end of turn. Not terrible. Ooh, hello. It's a Jello. It's actually a jelly.
Oh.
Okay, for X and green, You get a 0/0, enters the battlefield with X counters on it, and it has split. When it dies, if it had 2 or more +1/+1 counters on it, create a token that's a copy of it at the beginning of the next end step. The token enters the battlefield with half that many +1/+1 counters on it, rounded down. Interesting. Oh, fuck! And a foil Tiamat. A 7 mana every color dragon, legendary dragon god. Flying 7/7 whenever it enters the battlefield. If you cast it, search your library for up to 5 dragon cards not named Tiamat. They each have different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. Draw 5 cards on a big-ass dragon.
That's the dragon god, right?
That is the dragon
god. I saw that
god.
card yesterday. Yeah, Magic Online. On Twitter, they revealed that card.
I'd say that is one of the early spoilers, I think, so I'm not
really
even,
cool.
like, super surprised at that one. We got a forest, and another Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and another Goblin token. Nice. Hopefully, soon I'll be able to speed through some of these packs, but who knows? This might just be a really long video.
Can you explain your piles to me real quick?
We got foils over here that aren't mythic foils. We got all the rares and mythics over here. We got the uncommons here, and we got the commons over here. And then basic lands over here.
Okay.
And this pile of dungeons, which soon will be done, probably. Alright, kick in the door. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That creature gains haste until end of turn and can't be blocked by walls this turn. Venture into the dungeon. Gotcha. We got a paladin. It has lifelink. 2/2. Pretty boring. Feign Death. Until end of turn, target creature gains when it dies. Return it to the battlefield tapped with a +1/+1 counter on it. Not bad. Inspiring Bard for 4. You get a 3/3 Elf Bard. And choose one. Target creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Gain 3 life. Versatile. Nice little draft card, probably. As long as Dwarfhold Champion is equipped, it gets +0/+2. That isn't great. We got an Elf Wizard. Ooh, he's blue. Search the room. For 6 mana, roll a d20. Draw a card, or look at the top 3. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom in any order. So, like a impulse effect. That's pretty good. 6 mana is kind of steep, though. You come to the Knoll Camp. Choose one. Up to 2 target creatures can't block this turn, or target creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn. That's not terrible. Okay. 5 mana Human Warlock, 4/4. For 6 mana, again, roll a d20. That's a steep cost to roll a fucking die. Each opponent loses 2 life. Each opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life. Each opponent loses 2 life. You gain 2 life. Create 2 treasure tokens. That's a pretty good crit. Okay, this tiefling guy again. Boulette. Great. It's a 3/3 beast. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Boulette. Cool. Rust Monster. First strike, 2/1. Sacrifice an artifact. It gets +2/+0 till end of turn. Huh. So it's like an ATOG with first strike. That's actually pretty cool. We got Lurking Roper for 3. It doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever you gain life, untap it. I don't love that. Okay, this was an early spoiler. It's a Dwarf Warrior. Each creature you control gets +2/+0 for each equipment attached to it. You may pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost for the first equip ability you activate each turn. This is going to be an awesome commander card. Ooh, hello. What are you? Monk class. Okay, enchantment class. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, the class cards.
Gain the next level as a sorcery to add its ability. The second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. For 2, you level it up to level 2. Whenever it becomes level 2, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. I hate this already. I'm going to hate seeing this in Standard. And level 3, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. For as long as it remains exiled, you may cast this card from exile as long as you've cast another spell this turn. This is going to be a control player's wet dream, and I am not a control player, as you may well know. And I got a treasure token. Oh, and a garbage card on the back. I love that. What? Oh, draft archetypes on the... You get a cheat sheet now? I don't remember that ever happening before. That's crazy. Usually gotta, like, figure out what the draft archetypes are when you're drafting. You get a little cheat sheet and that's it. Alright, now we're seeing a bunch of repeats here. Yep, kicking the door, swarming goblins, devour intellect. Target opponent discards a card. If mana from a treasure was spent to cast a spell, instead that player reveals their hand, you choose a non-land card from it, then they... No, not another Thoughtseize. Why, Wizards? Why would you do this to me? Okay, that's a really good card. And probably shouldn't be at common. Okay, find the path again. I love that it's just called +2 mace. That is awesome. Okay, +2/+2. Equip for 3. Kind of a garbage card, but I love the flavor. Polymorph for 2. Also, it's Mordenkainen's Polymorph. For 2, until end of turn, target creature becomes a dragon, base power and toughness 4/4, gains flying. I think I like it. Okay, Hobgoblin Captain. Goblin Barbarian, Pack Tactics. Okay, whenever it attacks and everything has 6 or greater power, it gains first strike until end of turn. Not super exciting. Okay, we got a Zombie Ogre with creature type Zombie Ogre. Also, his name is Zombie Ogre. Very creative. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, venture into the dungeon. Okay, doable. That's doable. We got a Trample 4/4 for 5. Whenever... It's Owlbear! Whenever it enters the battlefield, draw a card. I love it.
Aww.
It's great. Okay, we got a zombie. Dungeon Crawler enters the battlefield tapped. Whenever you complete a dungeon, you may return Dungeon Crawler from your graveyard to your hand. I wish that said battlefield. Wizard class. You have no maximum hand size. When this class becomes level 2, draw 2 cards. Okay. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That's my wizard voice. Alright, Burning Hands, great. Good call. Deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that permanent is green, it deals 6 damage instead. Ooh. Green hate. You love to see it, unless you're playing green.
Like the bear.
Right, like the Owlbear. Guardian of Faith for 1 and 2 white. A 3/2 with flash and vigilance, enters the battlefield any number of other target creatures you control. Phase out. No. Phase out. Ugh. Okay, great. Again, more control. Tomb of Annihilation, which is the first one we got. Okay, good.
I'll turn it over.
Okay, right. In case it's it's
Zombie.
the Atropol God Horror. I don't know what that means yet. Maybe I'll find out. Maybe we'll find out.
Look how many cards.
There's still so many
left.
packs. It's
I
crazy.
didn't realize what this was gonna be like. But now I'm here. I don't want to go.
Yep. Okay, we got another goblin. 1/1 haste. I love it. Great. Whenever it becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to target creature blocking it. That's just gonna go and burn. Dragon's Fire. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may reveal a dragon from your hand or choose a dragon you control. 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker if you revealed a dragon or chose a dragon as the... Okay. It deals damage equal to the power of that card or creature instead. Gotcha. So it can deal 3 damage or however much power your dragon has damage. Gotcha. Alright, Feign Death again, Inspiring Bard again, Dwarfold Champion again, Arcane Investigator. We got this guy. Oh man, these commons are just... A Mimic! Alright. Oh, and it's a mana rock. Sacrifice it, add 1 mana of any color. Oh, it's a really shitty mana rock. Or for 2, it becomes a shapeshifter artifact. Base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn. Oh, and a cool art card for Owlbear. This is the one I'm going to use. Oh, I love Owlbear. Great. Is that what? Yeah, I think I was supposed to go there. Sure, why not? Monk of the Open Hand. Flurry of Blows. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. 1 for a 1/1. That's not terrible. I like it. Barbarian class. If you would roll 1 or more dice instead, roll that many of dice +1 and ignore the lowest roll. This is awesome. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains minutes till end of turn. And level 3 creatures you control have haste. Love it. Love Barbarian class.
Do you think it's a win for Burn?
I don't think Burn is going to use it. It looks slow, and it looks like very much dice reliant.
Okay.
Got a Dragon Bard, Wandering Troubadour. It's a 4/2 for 4 at the beginning of your end step. If you had land enter the battlefield under your control this turn, venture into the dungeon. Okay, well that's a good dungeon enabler, I think. Dancing Sword for 2. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. Whenever equipped creature dies, you may have Dancing Sword become a 2/1 construct artifact creature with flying and ward 1. If you do, it isn't an equipment. Equip for 1. Alright, that's a lot of words, and I don't think Dancing Sword's very good, but, you know, whatever. Ooh, a new wolf token. Neat. And an ad.
Yay!
I'm gonna stop looking at the back of those because they don't seem to be that useful. All right, we got another artifact, Great Axe, for 1. Equipped creature gets +4/+0. Equip for 5. Too much, too expensive. We got Silver Raven for a blue. You get an artifact bird. I love the art. It looks very cool. Enters the battlefield, scry 1. That could be better probably. Alright, we got Spoils of the Hunt. Target creature you can control gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each mana from a treasure that was spent to cast this spell. Then that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Huh. Okay. Even if you don't use any treasure mana on it, that's still not terrible. Delver's Torch, +1/+1 whenever it attacks. Venture into the dungeon. This might be one of the better enablers for that. Shocking Grasp, I don't know why it's not in red. I don't like it. Target creature gets -2/-0 till end of turn, draw a card. Okay, I like that it says draw a card.
Yeah.
That is very important. Plundering Barbarian. Did I not read this guy? Yeah, I did. New Evolving Wilds art. You love to see it. Evolving Wilds. It's in every set for whatever reason. Charmed Sleep. Whenever it enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature and it doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. I wish they would print one of these that is like 1 or 2 mana. I know the bubble one exists, but it isn't very good. We got a Borderless White Dragon for 4 and 2 white, a 4/4 flying. Cold Breath. Whenever it enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls doesn't untap during the control deck untap step. Great. We got a Purple Worm, and it's spelled worm, like worm.
With an O?
With an O. Yeah, not with a U, like usually. It's got Ward 2, and it costs 2 less to cast if a creature died this turn. I don't know if that's good enough to actually do anything. Oh my god, and Extended Art Blue Dragon. 5 and 2 blue, Flying Lightning Breath. Enters the battlefield until your next turn. Target creature and opponent controls gets -3, another one gets -2, and another one gets -1.
Wow.
5/5 flying. Pretty cool. Ooh!
Ooh.
And a rare art card, Minion of the Mighty, Kobold. It's a 0/1 for 1, Menace. And whenever it attacks, if you attack the creature 6 or greater, you may put a dragon creature from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking.
Wow.
That is a card. Wow.
Oh, you could use the Dragon Kai
Yeah, Tiamat.
to take them to search the library, right?
Yeah, you
Put
could
them on the field.
you could cast Minion of the Mighty, and then if you attack with 6 or more, you could just play Tiamat from your hand for free,
Whoa.
which is fucking crazy. There we go. Lost Mine of Fandelver. That's a new one. And a skeleton. I said I would stop looking at the back, but I didn't.
We were looking for Boo.
Yeah, I would
hamster.
love to see the hamster token.
Let me just look.
Here, you get it out of the way. What do you got? It's a wolf token.
No.
All right, we got some commons. Paladin Shield. That's a new one. Flash. Okay, flash on an artifact is cool. Enters the battlefield attached to target creature you control and gets +0/+2. Meh. Veteran Dungeoneer enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. Pretty cut and dry. You come to a river. 1 in a blue, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Target creature gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked this turn. Okay, Dueling Rapier enters the battlefield attached to target. Oh, it's the opposite. Gets +2/+0 and you attach for free for the first time. Deadly Dispute. Yeah, draw 2 and make a treasure. That seems very good. You find a cursed idol. Smash it, destroy target artifact, lift the curse, destroy target enchantment, steal its eyes, create a treasure token, and venture into the dungeon.
Nice.
That all seems very good for 2. Another potion of healing. Celestial Unicorn. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So a slightly more expensive, slightly beefed up version of Ajani's Pridemate.
Look how beautiful it is.
This is going to go in something. Jaded Sellsword, a dragon warrior. Wow, look at him. He's so dapper. Such a dapper dragon man. Whenever enters the battlefield, if mana from a treasure was spent to cast it, it gains first strike and haste until end of turn. If you can turn it on, that's okay for a turn. Okay, we got Iron Golem. It's a golem. Vigilance 5/3, attacks or blocks each combat if able. That isn't good. I'll just throw it out there. I don't think it's very good. Bugbear again.
Take.
Hey, green dragon. I'm about to get all the colors of dragons. We got 4/4 flying for 6. Poison Breath. Enters the battlefield until end of turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage, destroy it.
Whoa.
That seems busted. Like if you have a ping effect, that's very good. Adult Gold Dragon. 3, a red, and a white for a 4/3 flying lifelink haste. Probably good enough to see standard play eventually.
It reminds me of Feather.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's got a bunch of cool feather stuff on it. It's probably better with artifacts, too. Hey, another art card. Look at that Goblin Javelineer. I've already seen it, but hey, still cool to see it with different art. We got a Herd Gorger. Herd Gorger. Giant. 6 mana, 7/6. Enters the battlefield, gain 3 life. That is Garbo. Devoted Paladin. Whenever it enters the battlefield, creatures get +1/+1 and gain vigilance till end of turn. That's not terrible for, like, draft. Counter target spell or draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. 3 mana counter spell. It's going to see play in standard. Price of Loyalty. Gain control of target creature till end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste till end of turn. If mana was spent from a treasure, gets +2/+0. Those very rarely see play. What do we got here? 3 mana. Enchant creature. Enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. Gets -2/-2. It gets -5/-5 instead, as long as you've completed a dungeon.
Whoa.
Gotcha. You may put a land... Yeah, I've seen that guy. And Boulette. I can't forget about Boulette. Ginny Windseer. 3 and a blue for a 3/3 flyer. And when it enters the battlefield, roll a d20. You can scry 1, 2, or 3 with it, depending on what you roll. That is a common, actually.
You gonna put it with art cards?
Oh yeah, it is an art card. We got a dwarf citizen. Citizen is in its creature typing. When it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Love it. It's a 1/4 and sacrifice another creature or treasure. Draw a card. That seems pretty good, actually.
There's a lot of treasure.
Yeah. Meet in a tavern. Form a party. Look at the top 5 cards from your library. You may reveal any number of creature cards from among them. Put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. Or creatures you control get +2/+2 till end of turn. For 4, that seems way worse than Collected Company. I'll just say that. Guild Thief. 2 mana for a Orc Rogue. Ooh, rogues. Everyone loves rogues in Standard. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And for 4 mana, it can be blocked this turn. Probably cheaper ways to make it unblockable, but if you can make it unblockable, it seems pretty good. And Paladin class. Spells... No, prison. Ugh, okay, great. A control card. Spells your opponents cast during your turn cost 1 more to cast. Anthem effect on 2. And on level 3, whenever you attack until end of turn, target attacking creature gets +1/+1 for each other attacking creature and gains double strike. Okay, it's like a control finisher, kind of. We got Horde Robber. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Speaking of things you want to make unblockable, this guy. If you make him unblockable, you're just making a treasure token every turn. That seems like pretty good. And basic land. Hey, speaking of treasure tokens, look, there's one of that. And I'm still looking at the back. I don't know. I just want to see that hamster. Did we get it? Did we get it this time? Is it the hamster? Damn it. Okay.
Skeleton.
It's a skeleton. All right. The cleverly named Eyes of the Beholder. 4 and 2 black. Target creature gets -11/-11 until end of turn.
This is the one I was telling you about that I didn't know you were avoiding spoilers. Oops.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even ever
Isn't
hear.
it crazy?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of
That's
minus.
Insane. Yeah.
It's too expensive, but
Yeah.
if you really got to get rid of something, that might do it. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. All right, 2/5 for 4. If you need dungeon stuff, great. We got an Orc Warrior for 2. As long as it's equipped, it has Menace. Not terrible. I like the ones that equip for free on that guy. Hired Hexblade. Enters the battlefield. If mana from a treasure was spent to cast it, you draw a card and lose a life. That is okay. That is a popper playable card, I think. Mono Black could use that. I don't know why they would, but they could. We got a 3 mana Human Druid, 2/3, Vigilance. Whenever it attacks, roll a d20. I like that. Okay. And then you gain some amount of life. Gotcha. Right. Secret Door. Underdark Basilisk. Yeah, 1/2 Death Touch. This is a different Death Touch guy, I think. Clattering Skeletons. Whenever it dies, venture into the dungeon. Gotcha. Another of this damn giant. I keep seeing this giant. I have so many of that. 50 feet of rope. Okay, you can climb over. Target wall can't block this turn. Tie up. Target creature doesn't untap during its next untap. For 3, that's okay. And then venture into the dungeon for 4. But yeah, I guess if you need to venture into the dungeon, that's a way to do it. We got a Human Shaman, 4/3 for 4. Whenever it attacks, roll a d20, another one. Exile the top card of your library, you may play it this turn. Exile the top 2 cards, you may play them this turn. Exile the top 3, you may play them this turn. Okay. I don't hate it. You happen on a glade. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. That is almost good. I almost like that. Is that better than Cultivate? No. No, it isn't, because it doesn't put one out. Or you can return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That's borderline playable. Treasure Chest. It's just called Treasure Chest. Okay. Pay 4, sack it, and roll a d20. Oh no, you can lose 3 life, create 5 treasure tokens, gain 3 life, draw 3 cards. Oh my god, I love that. Or search your library for a card. If it's an artifact card, you may put it onto the battlefield, otherwise put it into your hand, then shuffle. This card is going to be broken somewhere. Somewhere that card is broken. Treasure Chest. Okay, yeah. That's fucked up. Alright, Earth Cult Elemental. We've got 6/6 for 6. Enters the battlefield, roll d20. Each player sacks a permanent. Each player sacks a permanent. Each opponent sacrifices 2 permanents on 20. Jesus. Okay, sure. Alright, yep, rolling dice. I got 2 of that guy now. Fate's Reversal. Return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Venture into the dungeon. I think I might have seen that already. Alright, the Bear Man. As long as yep, double strike. We got this guy again. Dragon's Fire. Yerp. Mm-hmm. Baleful Beholder. Another Beholder. Okay. Oh, this is the anti-magic. Yeah, okay, we've seen this guy. Ginny Windseer. Yeah, all the art versions are confusing me now. Okay. Oh, why are you uncommon and not common? Okay, Flash. 2 mana enchantment. Enchant creature enters the battlefield. If enchanted creature is red, tap it. As long as it is red, it loses all abilities, and enchanted creature doesn't untap during its untap step. That might honestly be good enough to play in Modern. Against Burn, that is okay. Target creature gets -4/-1 till end of turn. If it is white, it gets -4/-4 till end of turn.
Wow.
Ray of Enfeeblement. Oh, that's all disgusting. Hopefully that gets cut out. I don't know. We got Bag of Holding. Okay. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Draw a card, discard a card. Sacrifice Bag of Holding, return all cards exiled with Bag of Holding to their owner's hand. Okay, so kind of like a weird draw spell. Gotcha. Circle of Dreams Druid. 3. Hello. Triple green for an elf druid. Add green for each creature you control. That is going to see play in all the stuff. I love that. And we got a Swamp and a fucking a garbage card is nothing. Gotcha. These tokens all can get out of here. I need more rare area. Alright, Great Axe, kicking the door. Hired Hexblade, Shepherd, Cleric, Door, Swarming Goblins. This motherfucking thing that I'm get sick of seeing in Standard. Okay, art version of Skeletons. That looks pretty cool. And then Unicorn again. I actually like Unicorn. Ingenious Smith. Okay, Human Artificer. Jesus Christ, it's a wall of text.
Yeah,
okay.
I can see from here.
Whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal an artifact card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom line in a random order. Whenever one or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it. This ability only triggers once each turn. Most of that is pretty damn good, actually. Got Hunter's Mark. Costs 3 less to cast if it targets a blue permanent. Can't be countered. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 till end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power. Target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I like blue hate. And Warlock class. Okay.
Are you playing blue?
Sometimes I play every color. But I hate blue and white probably the most. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. When it becomes level 2, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest in your graveyard. And level up 3, at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn. That seems pretty good. Ooh, Asmodeus, the Archfiend. He looks neat. Okay.
Is he a commander?
Yes, legendary creature.
Oh, nice.
Devil God.
Ooh.
6 mana, 6/6. If you would draw a card, exile the top card of your library face down instead. For 3 black, draw 7 cards. And for 1 black, return all cards exiled with it to their owner's hand and you lose that much life. Ooh boy, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, but maybe it's good enough to be broken? I don't know. Alright. I can just burn through these commons. Okay, Torch, Grasp, Barbarian, this guy, the Mimic. Priest of Ancient Lore. Enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Hey, White, look, card draw. You finally did it. Manticore. 2 unflying with Flash. And enters the battlefield, destroy target creature and opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have scoffed so soon. Portable Hole, this was an early spoiler. Pretty awesome, actually. For 1 white, you get an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls mana value 2 or less until Portable Hole leaves the battlefield. That's a very good card. We got Goblin Morningstar. Equipped creature gets +1/+0, has trample. Whenever it enters the battlefield, roll a d20 and you can make a goblin or make a goblin and then attach the Morningstar to it. Not bad. Sudden Insight. Draw a card for each different mana value among non-land cards in your graveyard. For 6 mana, I don't even know. That doesn't seem very good. If you control 2 or more other lands, Lair of the Hydra enters the battlefield tapped. Wait, if you control 2 or more other lands, it enters tapped? That's weird.
Other lands.
Yeah, okay. Add green or X in a green until end of turn. It becomes an XX Hydra. It's still a land. X can't be 0. Okay. That is interesting. That's an interesting card. And planes and treasure and a Secret Lair advertisement. Very exciting. We all love Secret Lair, don't we, folks? We love it. Let's all buy more of them. Let's really make 2021 the most profitable year of Magic of all time. For a 2nd year in a row. Come on, guys, do it. Okay, we got Half-Elf Monk, Vigilance, tap target create. I might have seen that already. Deals zombie. Yeah, draw a card. I love that card. Improvised Weaponry. 2 damage to any target, create a treasure token. What? Shock plus make a treasure token? That's pretty good. Vampire Spawn enters the battlefield, drain for 2. Okay. Ranger's Longbow. +2/+1 and has reach. Equip 3. I don't like it. Yeah, Grim Bounty. Very good. Evolving Wilds. And we got Hama Pashar, Ruin Seeker. Human wizard for 3. Room abilities of dungeons you own trigger an additional time. Wow. That is the first thing I've seen anything like that. So that is very cool. And we got Curdle. Curdle of Baldur's Gate. Oh, look at him. Wow, Curdle. A blue-black human elf rogue. So a half-elf rogue. Whenever deals combat damage to a player, they lose 1 life and mills a card. Then you gain 1 life and scry 1. That's a lot of stuff. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2. If you do, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay, there you go. That's how you make things unblockable for mostly cheap.
Be a commander too.
It is a possible commander. You are correct. And Red Dragon. I think that was the last dragon I needed. Flying Fire Breath 4/4. Whenever it enters the battlefield, 4 damage to each opponent. That you could use that in commander. Deals each opponent. Orb of Dragon Kind for 1 and a red. Pay 1, tap, add 2 mana of any combination of colors. Spend it only to cast dragon spells or activate dragon abilities. Or for red, tap, sack. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal a dragon card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on bottom in a random order. I can grab Tiamat with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Hamster? Did we get the hamster? No? Damn it. Also, I didn't, that was a common. Oh, it's one I haven't seen yet. Spike Pit Trap. It's an artifact, flash, it's 1 mana. For 5 and tap, you can sacrifice it. Choose target creature, roll a d20, 5 damage, or 5 damage and a treasure token. Okay, I guess. It could be worse. I don't like it. Ranger's Hawk, 1 for a 1/1 flying. 3 and tap another untapped creature you control, venture into the dungeon. I don't like things that tap a creature and another creature. But whatever. Ooh, Gnome Wizard. Mage Hand, tap, untap target permanent not named Clever Conjurer. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, I gotcha. Hoarding Ogre attacks. You can make a treasure, make 2 treasure, or make 3 treasure, depending on your roll. Gotcha. Shambling Ghast dies. Choose 1. Target creature gets -1/-1, or create a treasure token. Yep, a lot of that going around. We got a 5 mana 4/1 with reach, and when it enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 green wolf. Okay. Fine. Great.
Ooh.
Knoll Hunter. Okay, if it attacks and you have total power 6 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter. Put a +1 counter on it. That isn't good enough for anything.
For 6.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Target creature gets +1/+1 or deals 5 damage to target attacking creature. You're going to see that in every draft. Every time you play draft, you're going to see it. You see a pair of goblins. Okay. Creatures get +2/+0 till end of turn or create 2 goblins. Okay. That seems fine. Another one of the early preview cards. Whenever it enters the battlefield, make a treasure. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield, gain a life. Okay. I don't hate it. But it's
green?
It is green.
And gain a life? That's nice.
Yeah. No! I hate this card already. Oh my god. Okay, for 1 and a white, it's a 2/1. You have hexproof. My least favorite text to read on a card. Each opponent can't venture into the dungeon more than once each turn. Great. Ugh. Anti-mill.
And so cheap.
Yeah, and so cheap. Okay, here we go. Icing Death. Frost Tyrant. Okay, a mythic. I think only like the 3rd. Or 2nd, maybe? 4, 2 and 2 white for a 4/3 flying vigilance. Whenever it dies, create Icing Death, Frost Tongue, a legendary white equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +2/+0, and whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls and equip 2. So it's a 4/3 and it becomes an artifact. That doesn't even seem that good, honestly. And a foily Spike Pit Trap. Neat. About halfway through the packs now. Yep. Skeleton token. All right, Elemental, the shield. You're ambushed on the road. Okay, return target creature you control to its owner's hand, or target creature gets +1/+3 till end of turn. All right. Contact other plane. Roll d20, draw 2, scry 2, draw 2, scry 3, draw 3. All right. Yeah, sure.
Not bad.
Bull Strength, +2/+2, and trample till end of turn. Untap it. Okay, decent. I'll take it. Enters battlefield, enter the dungeon. Air Cult Elemental, 6 mana, 2/5. Enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other target creature to its owner's. Oh, for 6? Are you? No. Not going to see any play. Garbage. Neverwinter Dryad. 2 and sacrifice it. Search your library for a basic forest card. Put it into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. This is going to see play. This is a real card.
How much is it again, like, to cast it?
For 1.
Oh,
1
nice.
green. Yeah. Gretchen Titchwillow.
Sorry.
Halfling Druid. Draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's okay. Tiefling Cleric. Skeletons, vampires, and zombies you control get +1/+1. Ooh. And at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 black skeleton. All right. And it's already getting buffed, so it'll be a 2/2 skeleton. I like this card. Blink Dog.
Aww.
Okay, double strike dog for 3. And for 4 mana, you can have it phase out. Okay, sure.
Right.
All right. Yeah, gonna move the
Yeah.
giant pile of commons over now. It's getting too big. The pile's getting too big. We got Eye of Vecna, legendary artifact. Whenever it enters the battlefield, draw a card and lose 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card and you lose 2 life. Oh, what the? Okay. A lot of draw
If you
cards.
have like a lot of life, you could probably use that card.
Yeah, in Commander, I could see people playing that. Just drawing extra cards is usually pretty good. And it doesn't even matter it's legendary, because you can only have 1 copy of it anyway.
Does black get draws?
Black can draw cards, yeah.
Okay.
Thieves' Tools. Okay, whenever it enters the battlefield, make a treasure. Equipped creature can't be blocked as long as it... Oh, right, I've seen this already. Spiked Pit Trap. Planar Ally for 5. Whenever it attacks, venture into the dungeon. Gotcha. Okay, Brazen Dwarf again. I like that guy. Bear Man. Zombie. I read that as Zombie Orgy. That's no good. That means my brain is broken. Enters the battlefield. Target creature gets +1/+1. Gains flying until end of turn. Not even close to good enough. And then we got Ray of Frost, Ray of Enfeeblement, Bag of Holding, and Zalto, Fire Giant Duke. 5 mana, 7/3 trample. Whenever it is dealt damage, venture into the dungeon. 5
Interesting.
mana, 7/3 trample. All right.
Wait, when it gets attacked or when it attacks?
Whenever it is dealt damage.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so you could activate that by blocking. And I got a Fairy Dragon token. Neat.
Come on, hamster.
Yeah, come on, hamster. And like, I don't know, maybe like a couple more mythics. That'd be cool. Spare Dagger. +1/+0 and has whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice it. Whenever you do, it deals 1 damage to any target. Gotcha. Alright, a bunch of commons I've already seen. Is that a print error? Looks like it. Got a little splotch on this side. That's weird. Grim Bounty. Direwolf Prowler. Okay, gets +2/+2 and gains haste until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. That isn't good. That isn't good. We got another commander. It looks really cool.
Nice.
4 mana, Human Elf Warlock. Whenever it enters the battlefield, target creature blocks this turn if able, and at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. Okay, yeah, probably decent in Commander. Loathsome Troll. Okay. 4 mana, roll a d20, only activate if it's in your graveyard, and you can put it back in your hand. Kinda crappy. Oh, look, another one. Another legendary creature. Fair Day. Devil's Chosen. Tiefling Warlock. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, this is the dice commander. Great. Whenever you roll one or more dice against flying and menace till end of turn, if any of those results are 10 or higher, draw a card.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Nice.
I like that one.
You could pair it with like one of those cards that allow you to roll multiple times.
Ooh, also yes. Okay, so this is like a land cycle. If you control 2 or more other lands, it enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it for black or for 4. It becomes a 3/3 black beholder creature token with menace, and whenever this creature attacks, exile target card from defending player's graveyard. And it is okay, so it's just a man land cycle. Gotcha. Okay, that's not as exciting as it could have been probably, but whatever. Still didn't get the hamster token. We're still looking for it. That's my chase card now.
Yay!
Hamster token.
Little boo.
Ooh. Hello. This might... It's 4 mana. I wish it wasn't 4 mana. 4 mana. As an additional cost, discard a card. Draw 2 cards, create 2 treasure tokens. You don't have to... Ugh, this is like on the border. I wish it was 3 mana. Maybe it would be like literally popper, like pretty fucking good. A bunch of commons I've seen already. Yep, all of them. Yeah, I'm starting to see uncommons I've seen already. Oh, yes. And a mythic. Wow. A green dragon. I love green and dragons. Okay, 7 mana, 7/7 flying. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens. Oh my god. He's so good. Okay, that card's pretty fucked. And a foil rare. I got a foil rare and a foil mythic too. For 2, you get a 3/3. And whenever you attack with 6 or greater power, draw a card. And for 4 mana until end of turn, it becomes a base power toughness 5/3, gains trample, and isn't human. It is no longer human after you make it a werewolf, but only for a turn. Gotcha. We got planes and still no.
Turn it around.
Hamster. It's that one. I've got like 15 of that. Right. Dig it? Wolf token. Nope. Alright, a bunch of commons. Shortcut Seeker. I think I've seen that. Faraday's Fireball for 5. Deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker, roll a d20. Deals 2 damage to each player or deals 2 damage to each opponent. So wait. Oh, to each player, including you. Gotcha. And 2 damage to each opponent. Okay, that's fine. This fucking thing, I got 3 of them now. Pixie Guide. 1/3 flying, and if you would roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many +1. Ignore the lowest roll. Okay, I'm getting a dice deck. I'm getting a dice deck together. Okay, we got another Tiefling Wizard. For 2 and a blue, flying 2/2, enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've completed a dungeon, up to 1 target creature becomes a bird. It becomes a 1/1 bird until end of turn. Alright.
It's like that bird card we have on the fridge.
Yeah,
The bird token.
I could use the bird token. Plate armor. Target creature, equipped creature gets +3/+3 and has ward 1. Okay. Equip 3, it costs less for each other equipment you control. Wild Shape. Choose 1 until end of turn. Target creature you control has base power toughness. Wait, choose 1. Oh, okay. So you can make a creature into a turtle with hexproof, a spider with reach, or an elephant with trample.
Turtle.
Neat. And Treasure Vault. Okay, artifact land. Add colorless, or for XX, sacrifice it, make X treasure tokens. Okay, well, treasures. Big theme in the set.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I gotta blast through the commons again. Because I think I pretty much got it now. Boulette. Oh, art style. Love it. Monk of the Open Hand. Yep. Seen it. Barbarian class, Troubadour, and Flumph. Defender Flying. 04. Whenever it is dealt damage and target opponent each draw a card.
If you're playing with friends, maybe.
Yeah, good politicking card. Yep.
Come on, hamster.
Goblin. It isn't going to happen. Now that I want it. Herald of Hadar. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I just don't know any of their names, but I've read most of the comments now. Okay. Art card Celestial Unicorn. I'll take it. Reaper's Talisman. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains Death Touch till end of turn. Whenever it attacks alone, drain for 2. Gotcha. You find some prisoners. You can destroy an artifact or exile the top 3 cards of target opponent's library. Choose one of them. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card, and you may spend mana as though were mana of any color to cast it. Okay. And then we got a 2 mana, 2/3 reach. And pack tactics, you can venture into the dungeon. That's not very exciting. And a borderless mythic. Whoa, ooh, neat. Ebon Death Dracolich. 2 and 2 black for a 5/2. Flash flying. Enters the battlefield tapped. You may cast it from your graveyard if a creature not named Ebon Death Dracolich died this turn. Okay, I mean, 4 mana, 5/2, flash, flying. That's probably good enough to see play somewhere. I just don't know where. I got too many piles now. I'm gonna move these basic lands out of the way. Because, whatever. Okay, I'm done. And a foily uncommon is a gargoyle. That goes over here. A basic land, and we're almost to the last stretch here. I'm not even going to look at these comments anymore because I can look at them later and just go straight for uncommons, and most of them we've seen already. Except for this one, apparently. We got another half-elf. Red-black legendary human elf bard. 1/2. When it enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Other creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them for each mana from a treasure spent to cast them.
Wow.
That is an interesting treasure payoff card. I like it. Okay, and another... Wait, no. We've seen this one. But it was the art card version. I think.
What is it called?
Sheshra. Jesh Whisper. It's a 1/3. When it enters the battlefield... Yeah, target creature blocks this turn if able, and at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died, you pay 2 life, and if you do, draw a card.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw the foil of that guy. Ooh, there we go. Varus. Silvery Moon Ranger. 3 mana for a 3/3 reach, ward 1. Whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, venture into the dungeon. That's actually, like, pretty good. It only triggers once each turn, but just like playing a creature, that's pretty easy to do. Whenever you complete a dungeon, make a 2/2 green wolf creature token. I like it. That's not bad.
It's got a lot of goods.
I got a treasure token.
And you got an advertisement.
Yep. Right, a bunch of comments, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, finally, copy number 2 of Portable Hole. I want a full playset of that. Oh, and then Sudden Insight. Great. Garbage. True Polymorph. Target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. 6 mana, but instant speed. Copy anything. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, probably. Oh, good, and an ad. Nothing else. Great. All right, last 12 packs here. Let's fucking rip through them. Goblin. Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm never going to see it. It's never going to happen for me. Another non-art copy of Faraday. Cool. Purple Worm, art version.
Nice.
Also cool.
But it's green, not purple.
Yeah, it is green. Iron Golem and Monk Class again. Okay. Yeah, give me multiples of the control card. I love that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Maybe I'll play control of this standard. I'm never going outside again, so I don't. Oh, Arborea Pegasus. That's a cool art card. And there's a battlefield target creature gets. Okay, I've seen the non-art version of that. We got Cleric Class, which I don't think I've seen.
No.
If you would gain life, you gain that much +1 instead. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control.
Nice.
I like it.
Is that a white card or is it colorless?
It is white.
Okay.
Whenever it becomes level 3, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You gain life equal to its toughness. This card is actually very cool looking. Wizard class, seen it. How have I not seen Power Word Kill yet? This is an early spoiler too. Destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. But for 2 mana, instant speed, that's going to be everywhere. Guardian of Faith. We already got that guy. And, oh, damn it. I thought it was going to be cool. It wasn't cool. It is an angel token. Oh, well. Almost. Almost got there. Can we get the hamster? The all-important question. It's a wolf token. No, didn't get it. Commons, blah, 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 blah. Druid class. Okay, another new one. Whenever land enters battlefield under your control, you gain a life. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever it becomes level 3, target land you control becomes a creature with haste, and its power toughness equal to the number of lands you control. It's still a land. Don't really care about that, but I like the other 2 parts of it quite a bit, actually. Critical hit. Target creature gains double strike till end of turn. Oh!
Whoa.
Whenever you roll a natural d20, return it from your graveyard to your hand. I like this card a lot. I'm going to use it in Historic, in a garbage deck that will never win. Grim Wanderer, flash 5/3 for 2. Cast a spell only if a creature died this turn. Wow. That's actually really fucking good. Because you can just kill somebody's creature and then flash it on their turn.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
It's like payback.
Instrument of the Bards. For 1 green mana, legendary artifact. Look at that art. I love it. There's a happy little bear.
Oh.
That's great. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a Harmony counter on Instrument of the Bards. And for 4 and tap, search your library for a creature card with mana value equal to the number of Harmony counters on it. Reveal it, put it into your hand.
Nice.
If that card is legendary, create a treasure token.
Wow.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not terrible. I wish it just put it into play, but probably too good. Probably too good.
Yeah.
Especially for 1 mana. Probably too good.
Yeah.
Right. More commons. Oh, art version of Mimic.
Nice.
Very cool. Yep. Art version over there. We got Owlbear. Battlecry Goblin. For 2, goblins you control get +1/+0. Gain haste until end of turn. And attack with 6 or more. Create a 1/1 red goblin creature. Fine. It's fine. Demogorgon's Clutches. Oh, the Stranger Things crossover that really gets it right. All right, everybody. Can't wait for that secret lair. Target opponent discards 2 cards, mills 2 cards, loses 2 life. That seems fine. Trickster's Talisman. 1 blue. Invoke Duplicity. Equip creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of this creature. That seems kind of interesting, actually. Yeah, I like it. And then we got a Vampire. Ward, discard a card. So this thing's going to be pretty hard to get rid of. It's 5 mana, 4/4 flying. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. That seems pretty good. I don't know.
Does it seem broken?
Not broken, but it seems good. I'll say that. I'll say it seems good. Prove me wrong, Standard. I don't know. I mean, probably nothing is good right now. Like, just wait till rotation. None of this is even going to be good until after September. And by then, who knows? Maybe the Innistrad set will make all this look like garbage. Who knows? Another blue dragon. Yeah, Hama Pashar. That was one of the early uncommons. Sphere of Annihilation for X and a black. Artifact enters the battlefield. X void counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile Sphere of Annihilation. All creatures and planeswalkers with mana value less than or equal to the number of void counters on it. And all creature and planeswalker cards in graveyards mana value less than or equal to it. Sphere of Annihilation. It is the new, whatever. I'll put it in editing. Whatever card this is like an analog to. It's a very good card, though. 3 that I've seen already, and a mythic. The Book of Vile Darkness. 3 black. At the beginning of your instep, if you lost 2 or more life this turn, easy, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. And tap, exile it, and artifacts you control named Eye of Vecna and Hand of Vecna, create Vecna, a legendary 8/8 black zombie god creature token with indestructible.
Oh my god.
There's more.
What?
It gains all triggered abilities of the exiled cards. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so we have one of that. Yeah, I have Eye of Vecna already. So let's see if we can pull a Hand of Vecna and maybe a token
Oh wow.
for Vecna.
And it's an 8/8.
It is an 8/8
This is
indestructible. That's fucking crazy. Vecna. No, it's a treasure. It's just a treasure. All right. Moving on. Bunch of commons. We know them. Holy
love 'em.
shit. I've been waiting to see this card for like a decade when I imagined a crossover between Magic and D&D. Spell can't be countered. 3 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. For 3 mana, that's pretty bad. But you know what? It does what Magic Missile does, and that's all I could ask for. We got Drider, which is an elf spider. What the fuck? 4/3 reach. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, make a 2/1 black spider creature token with menace and reach. That's not bad. Hunter's Mark, seen it. And Nadar, the Selfless Paladin. It's a Dragon Knight and the art version of it. Neat. 3/3 vigilance for 3. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, it venture into the dungeon. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you've completed a dungeon. Okay, neat. And then Shocking Grasp. It's foily. Neat. Put that over there. That guy over there. We're on the last like 5 packs
Oh my
or
God.
6 packs or something. So let's try to get something cool, I guess. I mean, I'm happy with everything so far.
Yeah.
Like no
Sweet.
complaints except for this one pack that's hard to open right now. Tomb of Annihilation and that thing again. I still don't even know what this is.
Is it the horror?
Yeah, it's like a horror god horror. The god horror. Okay, straight to the uncommons. Oh, which that is not one of, but it is an art card, which I will put in the correct area.
Yes.
We got Lurking Roper again. Faraday, Curdle, Bard class. Okay, do I have Bard class
Yeah,
already?
We do. Oh wait. We had Barbarian and Paladin.
Okay, Bard class. Legendary creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them. Legendary spells you cast cost 2 red and green less to cast. It only reduces the amount of colored mana you pay, obviously. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. That seems not as good as some of the other ones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, because it's bards, right. Garbage class.
Oh.
Music lessons, nerd. Vecna! I pulled it.
Yay.
So all I need now is the hand. And I can actually play it. That's fucking cool. That's a token I will put off to the side. Oh my god, I see an art card for the... Oh my
yes.
god.
Cool.
That is fucking tits. Evolving Wilds art card. This is
It looks like a book.
one of the coolest fucking things I've seen.
It's a flashback to a Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah, it looks exactly like the Endless Quest books. Wow, that is amazing. That
That was really cool.
even if it's just an Evolving Wilds, that might be one of the most sought after Evolving Wilds because it's fucking cool as shit. All right, Teleportation Circle. Does this phase things out? Enchantment for 4. 3 and a white at the beginning of your instep. Exile up to 1 target artifact or creature you control. Return that. No, this is gonna go in Urion. I fucking hate Urion. That sucks.
He
No,
needs to get banned.
no, it just needs to rotate. We need to not be in the same standard. It feels like it's been happening for like a year and a half. I hate it. I'm bored. I'm bored of it. All right, token. We got skeleton. Bullshit. All right, what we got? Where are the uncommons at? Are they good? Are they bad? Another Smith. I remember this being like pretty good. I'm not gonna read it again because reading is stupid. Oh, and the red of the rare land cycle. So if you control 2 or more other lands, it comes out tapped. Otherwise, you can make it into a 3/2 goblin with whenever it attacks, make a 1/1 red goblin. That isn't bad. I don't hate it. It's not great, but whatever. There's some basic lands. 2 packs left.
No hamster.
No hamster yet.
You got that card, so.
Yeah, I got Vecna. I'll take it. I got a token that apparently is hard to get because it seems like I've gotten a lot of the other ones. Yeah. A lot of goblins. I mean, it is D&D. Goblins are like the first thing you see and the thing you see all the time.
Surprised we haven't seen Lolith yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Planeswalker yet. I mean, I've gotten different mythics. Temple of the Dragon Queen. As it enters the battlefield, you may reveal a dragon. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you revealed a dragon. And as it enters the battlefield, choose a color, add 1 mana of the chosen color. That is fine for an uncommon. Ooh, Displacer Beast. I fight these guys and enter the dungeon all the time. When it enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. And for 4 mana, you can return it to its owner's hand.
You sound so sad.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Grazilax? Illithid Scholar. Okay, for 3 mana, get a 3/2, and whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay. I mean, it draws a card on guys who attack. I got a basic land, forest.
Foil.
It's foily. Neat.
What's the flavor text?
I don't know. You can read it. You can read it out loud even, because I don't have 1 more pack to open.
As you venture deeper under the boughs of Neverwinter Wood, arrows in a tree trunk suggest you might not be welcome.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
So here we are.
You want to put it in the fancy pile?
Yeah, here's put it in the foil pile. The last pack has been great. I've
enjoyed this time.
It's a very cool set.
Yeah, a lot of winners. Some losers, though.
I wish I would have seen more of those cool ass art cards that weren't the regular kind, but then again, maybe there's some in the commons that I just like skipped. Who knows? Oh my god, a puppy dog. That's cool.
These
I like
are
that.
your priorities.
Yeah. Oh, and I got another Smith. I think it's 3 copies. I didn't get another portable hole, unfortunately. And Nadar, Selfless Paladin, which we got the art card version of this. This is regular version, which is also fine. And a spider. No, a spider. We couldn't get the fucking hamster. All right. Well, that's it. And, hopefully, if everything goes as planned, this will be the only box opening of Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. But if things go wrong, at least I will be back in some amount of time to open another box, because bad planning on my part. But I hope you had a good time. Say something Dungeons & Dragons related in the comments, and I'll respond to you. Why not? How bad do you want this fucking Evolving Wilds, by the way? Because
awesome.
It's so cool. This is the only
So
Evolving
cool.
Wilds I will ever use in my life, and I want to use it in every deck. It's so fucking rad. Okay, this is gonna be the thumbnail probably. So there we go. Looks good. Great. All right. Well, see you for whatever. I'll probably place the mill. Now that I can finally look at the spoilers from the set. So get ready for that. I'll see you for that then. Bye. You can say bye too.
Bye.
All right.